Oh, poor toilet. I'll be installing this pretty soon. Don't you worry about that. I've got all kinds of videos on my station that show you all types of things about toilets. Just go down to my main channel page and find the playlist button. Click on there and scroll down to the toilet from hell or all about toilets or something. Okay, and you'll see every single video I've ever done about toilets. You can find it there. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. We're almost ready to install this toilet. Not quite. Okay, I just cleaned off the edge here. And just don't forget, when you have the toilet down, look around the edge here in case you have some wax residue still up around there, of which I did, and I've already scraped that out because you want to get that all nice and clean. That's clean enough, right like that. I don't have any big clumps of wax on there. Okay, so now that toilet, I pretty much have everything ready for that. Now I'm going to look at this and make a determination of what to do with the herkel flange and how I'm going to get the waxless ring on there. You see here, this is what I'm going to use. Kaboom, right there. See that? That's what I'm going to use instead of beeswax ring. And it came with an extra piece there. What on earth is that for? Well, stick around, I'll show you that too. It came with that. Here's some directions for you. And the one I'm using, Fluidmaster Better Than Wax Toilet Seal, no leaks, worry free, fits any drain, any toilet. That's what I like. Now I'm just talking about the Fluidmaster Universal Better Than Wax Toilet Seal, fits any drain, any toilet. Now, is this the only one they have? No, they have maybe 3 or 4 different ones, but I like Fluidmaster. I've used this one before and I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. Okay, now it comes with directions and it shows you different things. What if your existing herkel flange is above the floor, even with, or up to 1/4 inch below, more than 1/4 inch below floor? They tell you exactly what to do. See, proceed, if it's above floor, proceed to step 5A. Even with or up to 1/4 inch below, proceed to step 5B. More than 1/4 inch below, proceed to step 5C. So that's what you've got to first look at. And since we have the toilet here, let's just take a look, see what ours is. Okay, here's our herkel flange. Now see, I'm going to call that pretty much flush with the floor. Sometimes these are sticking up further and maybe the tile has been cut around it, and this one you'll definitely know whether or not it's flush, or maybe they installed the herkel flange right on it, and this is a different type of herkel flange. It's just a very thin strip that they put on here. Some are built way up high. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. Okay, so let's go back to our instructions here. And we know ours is flush. Okay, so even with or up to 1/4 inch below, and we're even with. It says proceed to step 5B. We look at 5B. Here's 5B. Flange even with or up to 1/4 inch below. Install space over flange. Oh, install spacer over flange by sliding bolt holes over bolts. And see this here, this is what they call the spacer. This is this piece here, and you want to put the foam facing down. Okay, you don't want to be doing it the other way. See, spacer, it says foam side down. So that's what we're going to do. Then we're going to put the seal on top. See, step 1, or number 1 is the spacer, number 2 is the seal. Now see, if the herkel flange was up above the floor like this, and it says 5A, go to 5A. 5A is flange above floor. Remove spacer from seal. Spacer will not be used for above floor installs and can be discarded. It says that right there. The directions are very simple. So see, they've got the cross on there. So this one here, bye-bye, you wouldn't need that. You would just install this. And if it's below, they tell you what else to do on that. You know, if it's down too far, you might have to get 2 of these. You might have to get 2 of these at the store. So it's always best to get 2 just in case. Because see here, they've got the foam one down, and then they've got 2 here. See it? It says 5C, flange more than 1/4 inch below floor. Install spacer over flange, important foam side, blah, blah, blah. Install 2 seals, second seal purchased separately on top of spacer by sliding bolt holes over bolts. So see, you would take this, and then you would take another one just like that, and you would do 2. And lucky for me, I don't have that, but I did go to the store, and I bought 2 of them just in case. Okay, so for our scenario, we're putting the foam one down first and then the next one. Okay, let's go over there and do that, shall we? Boy, my battery's almost dead. Now see, I can pull this out of there. Get that out of there. Bye-bye. And I've got these. I'm going to put this down there. And it says put it over the bolts. Now see, before we do this, let's talk about the bolts, shall we? Now on this one, I made the determination that I'm just going to leave these bolts sticking up, okay? Because I think they're plenty tall, and I won't have to cut off the bolt length of it, because the cap should snap back on there. See, we're gonna end up putting these down first, and then a washer goes over that, the nut, and then this cap snaps on there, and it's going to snap on. Okay, but man, I probably should take those off just to show it to you. I'm not going to do it this time, and I'll explain that in a minute.